It is very sad that colonization has been successful. It is sad that many indigenous people have their minds colonized. It is sad that they allowed themselves to be instilled with hatred for themselves and hatred for their beliefs, but I do not blame them. In a system of domination they do not have options. In fact, the indigenous people are genetically different, and they also suffer hatred and persecution in the present due to their genetics. There are many secrets in nature that the majority of those who are not indigenous never understand due to their evil and ignorance, but unfortunately the majority also of indigenous people have parasitized minds. In fact, when indigenous people sweat, for example, their aroma is different, and that is proof that genetically they are different, and their radiant black hair, their reddish skin, their slanted or almond-shaped eyes, and their way of being and expressing themselves, are the proof that they are different races from the majority. In this sick society everything works the other way around, which is why many feel better or superior for descending from white people and for belonging to white paganisms like the Vikings. On the other hand, although I am white because of my skin and genetics, in my way of thinking, being and in my vision of the world I do not consider myself white. It is like the case of the Persians. Many Persians were dark, but in their way of thinking, being and in their vision of the world they were white. And the white ethnic groups of Europe arise from the Persians because the white ethnic groups are of Indo-European or Eurasian origin and come from the Aryans. Iran means land of Aryans, of the Persian Empire who invaded and colonized India. The monotheistic and Abrahamic religions, Jewish, Christian and Islamic, arise from the Zoroastrianism of the Persians. Cockfighting and bullfighting arise from Persian Mithraism, where the Persian god Mithras is represented killing a bull, and Mithraism was a very popular religion among Roman soldiers. And Freemasonry is linked to the Persians, and then from Freemasonry arise the Rosicrucians and the New Age. Just as bullfighting arose from the Mithraism of the Persians, where the Persian god Mithras is represented killing a bull, this is where this livestock farming of bulls, cows, sheep and goats that destroys the planet, and that, in the invasions and genocides or exterminations of indigenous people caused by European settlers, the European settlers were responsible for expanding it throughout the world. The Persians created the first monotheistic religion, that means believer in a single god, called Zoroastrianism, and then from Zoroastrianism the Jews invented the Torah and the Tanakh, which are the Old Testament, and then from Judaism Christianity and Islam were born. Therefore, in those wars between the Jews of Israel against Iran and other Arab countries, the Jews kill those who gave them origin because they were Persians in the past and are Arabs in the present. For more information, read my free books, link in description and first comment posted.